Welcome to Luca and Miguel. Enjoy the video.
You start by verifying the instance and tools so you can act immediately. Open SSMS or run SQL CMD and authenticate. This gives you the session to send commands. Once connected, make sure you have the required permissions to create databases, because without create database rights you will stop here. If you use a named instance, include it in the connection string. Now that your session is live and authorized, you're ready to run the first create statement. You execute create database my database with file clauses to control growth and placement. This defines data and log files and avoids default surprises. Include initial size and file growth to prevent frequent auto growth. For example, set data file 100 MB and log 50 MB with 10% growth or fixed MB. Once created, check SIS. Databases and file views to confirm physical file locations. Make sure to choose the recovery model that aligns with your backup plan so you don't jeopardize restores. You finish by creating users mapped to logins and granting needed rights. Set up schemas and default paths so applications connect smoothly. Immediately take a full backup to capture the clean baseline and verify backups restore correctly. If creation fails, inspect the SQL Server error log, verify you have disk space, and confirm the SQL Server service account can write to target folders. If permission issues persist, escalate to a DBA.
Thanks for watching and please subscribe. It's the best investment you'll ever make.